Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Riverbend Springs. I do want to get things sorted on this series before we finish it. We've got canola in that field there. I think my plan was to put canola in that field there as well. We are also very close to having some cotton ready and some sunflowers ready, which would be great. But yes, I think what we need to do, well, we need to potentially spread lime on this field first. Do we need lime? We do. It's very bad pH. So we can get going on that almost straight away. And then we'll put the worker on planting canola. Oh, look at that. It's already mapped out for me. Look at that. So, we are going to spread the lime. Now, it's going to use the lime a lot quicker on this field than it did on the last field. So it's going to need several trips to go and refill the lime spreader. Oh dear, especially if I knock the cruise control off, because we're just going to sit there basically doing nothing and using all the lime in one spot. So, yes, so we'll get the lime spread on this field. I think it's doing okay for, yeah, nitrogen, not too bad. We'll put nitrogen in while we're seeding anyway. Yeah. But yeah, I'm fairly sure the plan was to put canola into this field as well. Could be wrong. As you would have no doubt noticed, I have just downloaded the mod which disables the GPS lines 3 seconds after it starts, which is excellent for immersion, I think. But yeah, it's going to take a little while to do this field. It is now 4:30 in the afternoon in September. But we definitely want to get it done today. Or do we? Do we want to get canola in here? Or did we want to... I can't remember. Honestly can't remember. Was it barley? Did we want to get barley in here? Oh, do you know, I really don't know. We've also got field 45... that needs sorting, and 36, but that's less important. I wonder if it was barley we were going to put in. I really don't know. What have we got in storage at the minute in stock? Not a lot of anything. Oh, we've got wheat. We've got loads of wheat. Right, that's us very nearly emptied already. So, where is our nearest filler-upper thingy? That is one there. There's another one over there. That quite possibly is our nearest one. Let's go over there, because we haven't been there for lime before. It'd be good to see. But yeah, lime's going to go on pretty well onto this field. And we will get ourselves sorted. It's going to be quite a bit of a time lapse. When we're about halfway through, I'll get the worker starting to plant the canola. Yeah, I'm putting in canola because I want to take it into the oil mill. We've got an oil mill now. We've got sunflowers on the way, ready to be harvested. This is the wrong side of the road. Getting confused between my maps. So yeah, canola is going in, and that's going to go in for oil as well. We'll do canola oil. There's the lime station down there. Fantastic. I don't know what the purpose of the fire station is, to be honest. I don't think it's a sell point for anything. Right. Let's get this filled up with lime. And then we'll crack on with the rest of the field. It'll take several trips, I think, back here. Probably another 2 or 3 trips for lime to fill up again. But it's worth it. It's going to give us that extra yield, which will give us that extra money. Which is fantastic. Okay. Well, I'll see you in a bit then. Well, that's the field fairly well covered with lime. And canola is going in, which is fantastic. I've just had a thought, actually. Did I put canola in, or was the canola already in that field? I'm really struggling sometimes. No, I have put canola in, so that is good. That'll start to germinate next time, as will this one. Which is fantastic. As for the lime, that's done there. We'll have to take it down to the sorghum field for next time. I say next time, I mean next month. I don't know whether that will be this episode or not, because we've got some harvesting to do, and I really want to get on with that harvesting. It's going to be good. We'll take it over here to meet up with the muck spreader, which is already over here. Then we can leave it there. Turn off all my big lights to stop blinding all the traffic. Yeah, this field was limed after I planted it, or after I seeded it in the last episode, so that's why it still looks very white. Might change when it's germinated, I don't know. Might not. Right. This can now stay here. Yeah, this field definitely needs lime, and it needs... well, it needs everything, really. But yeah, we have got some fields that are going to be ready next time. Not this one, I don't think. Yep, 7 out of 9. But this one over here This is going to be ready next time. And the first round of sunflowers are going to be ready as well. Which is fantastic. So, while that seeder is finishing off, we could get our cotton harvester. Here it is. It's not needed here, it'll be needed up the road, so we'll get that taken over there to get it ready. Other than that, I'm just going to make sure that the animals are okay and stuff, and then we'll move on to October. So I will see you in October. Right, well, we got the canola all in, and we got it rolled as well. Actually took a lot longer than I thought it would. It took me about half an hour. But yes, we are now in October. And this is the month to sell all our dairy products, including just the milk itself. It's also the month to harvest the cotton, as you can see here. So I'm just going to set that going on a worker, because that's nice and easy for a worker to do. And it can just dump the bales out as and when it wants to, which is fantastic. What I would also like to do... Ah, yes. We've run out of pellets. Have we run out of pellets? It's going to be very close, I think. Yeah, storage empty. So we need to get some bales into this contraption here. So I'm going to lift up that. I'm going to unfold that. And I'll put the ladder down on the back for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Right, once that is unfolded, we'll switch it on. And then we can start loading bales using the telehandler and making some shredded things. I don't know how well this is going to work. I've never done it before. But it's definitely worth a try. That's been steadily making money for us, so I don't want it to stop making money for us. That, what do you call it? The biomass plant, or the heating plant. Right then, how do we do this? We lower that down onto there. Yep, that's going to take it in really slowly and start pelletizing it. I'd like to have a look at it, actually. When I say really slowly, I mean like really slowly. I don't know whether it will automatically start dumping it out into the heater as well, but that would be very useful if it did. Come on, bale. Aha, a little thing there to keep it central. Not really sure what this thing does, but we'll find out. The chain is moving up there. Oh. Oh, okay. Right, so. Equally not sure what's going on there. But we're getting up to the shredding part now. I'm going to get mesmerised by this. Right, that is now shredding and pelletizing. And as you can see, we're dumping it straight into here. Which is fantastic. Right then. I'll get a couple more to put on it, I think. And we'll slowly work through this as the month progresses, I think. Now we do have some rain on the way, actually. Before we get too far absorbed with this, we need to make sure that we don't harvest when it's raining. So it's going to rain about 3 o'clock. We should be done by then, I would hope. Just going to take that in and straighten it up. So, heating plant, pellet heat plant, there we go. So, okay, so it's not producing that many pellets per bale, is it? Unless... yeah. Not producing that many pellets per bale at all. Unless, of course, it's still working on the first one, which is possible. But we have got plenty of straw anyway, so that's not necessarily a concern. These 4 bales should keep it going quite happily, if I can pick it up. Keep it going quite happily while we do our sunflower harvest. Something which I'm very much looking forward to. Okay, hopefully that's all good there. So we'll leave that churning those up. We'll get in the combine and we'll head down to do the sunflower harvest. Also today we have got to sell all the dairy products. Like everything. All of them. Absolutely all of it. And the cake, I think, as well. Cake, I believe, is best to sell this month also. There you go, first sunflower field all ready, which is fantastic. Okay, let's get that header unfolded. Let's get the combine unfolded. Not a massive header for sunflowers, but it'll do nicely. Right, let's see if we can get the steering on. Fantastic. And we are away. Shouldn't take too long to get this field done, and then we're going to be extending the rice paddy into this field. And I think when we've harvested the one in front of us, we'll be extending the rice paddy into that as well. Well, not extending it, creating a new rice paddy on that one, I believe. I mean, potentially, this could be a new one as well and keep the track through the middle, but I like the idea of a big one. Well, we're not going to fill up very fast at all in here, so I'm just going to get on and get it done. And I will see you when we've finished. Ah, well, this is definitely a problem. What did I say I was going to do with the sorghum? Was I just going to take it to the flour mill? I can't remember. But I can't put it in there. So I'm not entirely sure. I've also noticed that we've got a fair amount of weeds in at least this field. I don't know about the other far field. But yeah, we need to go and get rid of this. I would say it'd be better to take it to the flour mill. We can do the same with the majority of the wheat, but we do need to keep some for the chickens. And that doesn't need to go immediately. We can see how the cotton harvest is getting on up here. Oh crikey, it's got quite a way through, in fact. That's brilliant news. I don't know if it's bat out a bale or not yet. I couldn't see one. But yeah, that's great stuff. We can move that onto the little field when it's finished. Can't imagine we'll be doing that this episode, but we'll be definitely doing that in this in-game month. But yeah, first things first, we need to go and empty the harvester so that we can carry on with that last strip of sunflowers. That is going to be fairly key. Right, let's get this emptied into here. We'll make sure that we are producing sorghum flour. We are doing oat flour. Sorghum flour activate. Excellent. We've still got tons of wheat and barley in here. We're storing the flour here, so that's good news. Right. We'll go and fill up with our sunflowers, and then that will need to go to the oil mill. But I think what I want to do to start with is to get a worker working on the weeds situation. Last thing we want is weeds in our canola fields. Let's have a quick look and see, actually, is it both the canola fields? It is, yes. Mostly. Weird, I don't know why it hasn't round the edge. Ah! That's weird. So that round the edge there is where I ran out of fertiliser. So the weeds have only grown where I've put fertiliser in, which is interesting. Really interesting. I wasn't aware that the fertiliser application made a difference to the weeds, but apparently it does. Now I'm going to be fertilising the whole lot, so does that mean I need to re-weed the next time it has a little growth spurt? I don't know. Have we got a module out yet? Yes, we've just put a module out. Look at that. Fantastic. That is great news. So, yeah, this series is going down to one episode a week while I round things off. I know I'm still planting, but we may not get round to harvesting it. I don't know yet. But the votes have been counted and verified, and yep, the majority vote is that I bin this series off, which is a little disappointing. It is the series I started with on FS25, but we have got to episode 160, or over 160. So I'd say that was pretty successful. We own a good chunk of the map. which is amazing. And we have got lots of productions ongoing and lots of money, potential money coming in as well. Anyway, that's emptying. What was I going to do? I was going to get maybe this. Now the question is, where is my weeder? What make is the weeder? Oh, I don't know. Oh, is it Pottinger? Yes. Pottinger Rotocare. Aha, it's over by the sheep. So, we shall go and pick that up. Get it back down to here and get it going in that field there. Hopefully the weeds aren't too established. They don't look too established. But being the first growth stage of the crop, that is not too established either, so it shouldn't be destroyed as we drive over it, or as the worker drives over it. I don't think the workers destroy crops anyway, which is very sensible because some workers are really stupid. Yeah, if we go and pick up this weeder, should be able to weed rather nicely. Ooh, our rice products are already there. I'd say that the cotton harvester was nearly ready to move on as well. The soybeans are looking good, apart from the bit where the wind ravaged them. That's the wrong side of it. Not going to be able to connect to that, am I? Right then. Nope. Nope, not that either. Okay, let's create job. Create job. Field work in here. Go. Hopefully that'll work rather nicely. We can just finish this off. Oop. Am I not harvesting? Ah, I lifted the header up. Whoopsie. That's better. Right, just this strip to go. Well, I'm expecting about 6 or 7% of the harvester. And then, yeah, we can wait. Leave the harvester over here for the field next to us. Probably need some fuel. Should have filled it before I came over. Unless it was filled before I came over and it's used all that already, but I don't think so. Just have to see how it goes. But yeah, we'll be doing the second half of October in the next episode. October is a huge month for us. We're going to make a lot of money with the dairy products. And yeah, we've got certain odd jobs to do as well. Okay, that is that field finished. So, in the end, we got 21,576 litres, which I think is actually pretty good for a sunflower field here. Expecting even more off the other one, purely because it's a lot bigger. Right. we don't need to fold that up because we'll be using it in... Oh, we do need to fold it up because we will be sleeping overnight before we do use it. So there we go. Got it all folded up. And switch it off. As for this one, we can get this to deliver to the oil mill and then come back here. So, where is it? There it is. Create. No, not you. You. Nope. You. There we go. Create job. Deliver to oil mill. Yeah, let's say looping. So it comes back to where it is now. Excellent. Now, let's... Ah, yes, I left this on, didn't I? Well, let's get... Oh, worker D is blocked by an object. Wait, have we got... Yes, we have got weeds. We've established that. You're not worker D. Worker D. Ah. Blocked by an object? Oh, I'm not sure about that, but let's move it out the way for you anyway, worker D. Or... Are you not worker D? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know, but this is working beautifully, so that is fantastic. That worker is off. This one clearly doesn't know what to do, so we'll take it down to the road and see if it will give it another bash. Right, let's try this one again then. Create job, deliver to oil mill, and go. Target unreachable. Of course it is. What if you're on the road? How about now? We'll do no looping. Deliver to the oil mill. If that comes back target unreachable, I'll be disappointed, because it means that the base game target is not reachable on the base game map. Right, I wonder if we put too high on it, how it will deal with that. Well, that's colour me disappointed. It's unreachable. I'll have to take it next time. I've got a feeling that that was not the right thing to do. But we'll find out in a minute. Here goes. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna just push it backwards and drop it down. Hopefully, although the bottom one's not moving brilliantly. Yeah, I think that was probably not the right thing to do. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I hope. Okay, so maybe it won't be fine. One at a time it is then. Oops. Nope, no, no, no. Okay, that'll do. going to straighten itself out? I think it will. Brilliant. Right, well that'll do for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time where we'll continue straight from this point onwards. See you again soon. Bye for now.